So, hi and welcome for today's video. I was thinking a lot about what I want to do for my, or what I want to color for November. I mean, we had Spacember in September, and in October, of course, we had Halloween and fall or autumn kind of pages, and there probably will be some Christmas pages around December. I don't own a lot of Christmas themed things, just a couple here and there in some books. But yeah, definitely something in that department. So that left me with November with nothing special here. In Germany, at least, I know that in the US, for example, we have, I think, Thanksgiving in November, if I'm not completely mistaken. But yeah, nothing special here. So I was thinking I have so many untouched books, and I thought maybe just focus on books which I haven't colored anything in so far, and I do have a very big pile of those in my bedroom where I store most of my books, and I have a smaller selection next to my couch because I do most of my colorings here, and I have a pile of books I wanted to concentrate on, but there is a very big part of this selection which I haven't touched so far, so I thought to limit it at least a little bit, I only concentrate on those books. And of course those are a lot, and I definitely won't color in all of them, but I've already mentioned that in the past. I'm someone who needs a bigger selection, because if I have a very limited selection of pages where I say this I have to or must to color, then yeah, in most cases I will start to avoid those a lot, and I don't want that to happen. So we will take a look in all the books and then maybe make a little list for the end for around 5 or so pages, which are on my top of my list, to say I want to try at least to color some of those especially or so. So starting with untouched books, I have a big selection of Chinese coloring books, and those chibi books are part of this. I have the light blue one as well. Those 4 and the light blue one are the one which have this ancient Chinese theme. I've already colored a few pages in the light blue one, but not in those. And then I have this, which translates to something like Girl Land or so, Girl's Country. And this has a little bit of a different kind of theme. So I think we just go through all the books and look what page really talks to me in the moment. And of course, these are no plans that are completely fixed. I will see what I really want to do. I don't want to pressure myself. It always should be fun and never stress me out, because the coloring is something I do as a stress reliever, and I don't want to pressure myself, of course, with this. So put this to the side for the moment. This will be the markers I want to set. Yeah, let's start with this one. This is definitely one which is very high on my list for I want to color something in it. And yeah, let's take a look. A few of those are marked. I have two, I think, which were priority for me personally, and two are already chosen to color in one of my live streams. So those, of course, I do have them in other books as well. Those, of course, are not possible to color for our coloring plans for November. Those will be for the live stream, of course. I really do love this book, I must say. It's a combination of very beautiful images, and because of the already partially colored background and other stuff, there is definitely, oh, this is one I really, really love. Just make it a little faster. And it also has colored outlines, which is something I really do like. I mean, of course, it can limit you if you say you want to color it, how the outlines are, but yeah, definitely is not something you have to do. This is also really, really beautiful. And that's my favorite page in the book, because sorry, I really do love coloring pages with an ancient Egypt kind of theme. There are not many books having pages like that, and those are always, in all the books I do have pages like that. I do love them very, very much. This one as well. We'll also be looking for maybe some pages that are especially fast to color, to have some, like this one for example, to have some smaller and faster ones, because there are a lot of very big books coming up. And so this eventually, let's take a look, or this maybe not, because there are a lot of sweets to color as well. This could be also a fast one, probably faster as this with the flowers. And this could also be one, and we would have an autumn theme, which is of course for November still a possibility. This one I like as well. And that I love this toga styled dresses, like in ancient Greece, for example. So this is already marked for my live stream. And that one as well. This is very summery. So, hard decision, because I do like both. But I think this one is more fall themed, but I think this one speaks more to me for the moment. So starting with this one. So I thought maybe, because these are 4 books. I'm not quite sure if I will, or maybe let's take a look and do maybe markers in each of those and search for quick and easy pages. We have these fold out watercolor coloring pages, which contain all of the characters. I think in 2 or 3 of the books are those. This, for example, could be a very simple and fast page. I think I have to go through the books a little bit faster because otherwise the video will be like 3 or 4 hours. This also could be a fast page. Okay. I think I go with her. For the moment. So there we have some marked for the live stream as well. This is a fast and easy one. This one is already marked for stream. This could also be a faster one. I think this one was also for, or was it for a stream? No, I think the other one is for a stream. Or no. Okay, this could also be one. I think I do like this one. Let's go for that one for the moment. Okay, number 4 of the Chibi books. So that one I think is also already marked for stream. We don't have this one is a little bit different because we don't have the writing in the picture, which I prefer. I think this and the other one are the ones where the writing is on the other side, and you always have a little item which is on the image as well. Let's look, do we have a fast page in here? That could be one. Or this one. That one was already marked for stream. Okay. Let's take the Emperor. At least you know that these kind of headdress was something emperors wore. So, okay, last one. This one was one of the books which was a lot of hard work to get because I've ordered it so many times and either received an empty envelope or received nothing, or the order was cancelled. And when I got it, it had this, I think, coffee stains, and like here it was already colored, and it was sold as a new book, but because I've ordered it like 10 times or more already, I thought, okay, I can work over the coffee stains, and I can, that's only on the title page, erase this one. So yeah, I didn't do this, but in the end I was at the point that I said, at least I've got the book, and I'm not sure if I reorder it on shops I've already got nothing or an empty envelope. I don't felt like safe to reorder it from those people, and there weren't any other shops to try, so I said, okay, I'll take it as it is. Those are all really cute. But not so fast like the others. I think maybe we take her. It has a little bit, you could make it with like autumn colors with this kind of masked and the leaf things. So I think that one talks the most to me. So, okay, those were the chibi books. Then next is this one. This is a book I've bought for like €2, new from a dollar store kind of shop. And I normally don't buy books there. I've had this one, and I've bought this glitter coloring book. And the reason I've bought this is because it is printed on the same kind of watercolor paper that the Google books are printed on in one of my Jade Gedeon. So I can work with watercolors in this one, and that was for €2 definitely the sell point for me. It does have a lot of those kind of pages. Oh, sorry, I will have to try to get a little bit more. On the page. So this is normally not a kind of theme I would go for, but like I said, we do have the possibility here to work completely with watercolors, and I think at that point most of you know that I do love watercolors. So there are somewhere in the middle 2 pages which are really, really stunning. That also was a semi. Where are they? These two, the cathedral and the night. Those are really, really stunning. So yeah, definitely an exception to my rule to not buy books like that. But like I said, it is printed on the watercolor paper, and it also only costs €2. So I think some pages like those that are not that hope it doesn't move so much. Those are not so detailed that could be something nice to do without me having to color like weeks on something. Like these 2 pages, those are absolutely stunning and definitely will color them some when, but not at the moment. Funny thing is, this motif, which is the cover motif, is twice in here because the first page is the same image. Don't know why. It's the only double in the book. So I've colored in the Geheimnisvolle Natur or Mysterious Nature from Stephanie Kilgast's the book pile, so I think I will go for the envelope with the flowers because it's not that long ago that we're like 2. So that could be something, and the glitter book was also like €2, and I haven't touched it so far. It has these areas where you have the glitter printed on, and I'm very sure that you can't color over these glitter parts. So not so sure about what to do with those. Just leave them white, or you would have to have like some kind of permanent marker which is transparent to color over it. Yeah, not quite sure, but this one could already be something which is not too intricate. Maybe the cat, or this one. Also, it feels very summery. Oh, we have some kind of leaves. That's more like autumn style. Love dragonflies. Yeah, normally not my style of book. I mean, this one is more intricate than I would prefer, but of course that is too summery. I think let's go for the leaves. This is more appropriate for autumn. That could be something. Okay. This is from a French artist. I have bought, I think around a year ago, the bundle with 217, 18 and 19. I think there was one more at the point I've bought it, but I didn't like the motifs, and you could choose if it was printed on normal paper or watercolor paper, and of course I've chosen the watercolor paper. And yeah, I haven't touched it so far. So one is already marked for stream, but all the others are still. And this was the one I liked the least. The others were more like dark fantasy themed. So yeah, I know that some of those definitely won't work because there's one, I think, mermaid with a naked breast, and if the breast didn't have a nipple, it wouldn't be a problem for Twitch, but yeah, as soon as you see a nipple, it's over. So can't color something in live stream like that. But luckily YouTube is not as harsh. There she is. I think that's a beautiful, very beautiful image. As nakedness is okay as far as I know in educational videos, or if it is art. So I mean, you have to have some rules in that department, or else you have a lot of things on platform like that which you don't want to have on. So I definitely can understand, but I do like the exception for education and art. There are a lot of those with super fine details. I think there was one more in the front. Is it this one? This is marked for stream, or else I probably would have gone for that one. So I think this one, this could be nice. It's not super detailed, so it won't take me ages, because there definitely we have some Joanna Basford and some Kirby Rosanes books, for example, so there will be probably more detailed options to choose. So yeah, I think let's go for this one. Where is there? Okay. Talking of mermaids, I have bought this one secondhand. I think it is missing some pages, like 5, 6 or so. But there are still a lot of pages in here. These are from mythology images from all over the world. That's a German one I actually know. I think it is also a very short one written down in the Brothers Grimm fairy tale book. I absolutely love mermaids. That's why I have a lot of mermaids coloring books, but funny thing is that I barely have touched any of them, and I honestly don't know why. Not quite sure if this was the book missing pages, or the I also have from Martin Noble, I think, the Dover coloring book goddesses. I think the goddesses was one was the one missing a lot of pages, and I think here it is like 1 or 2. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Oh, it wasn't missing anything. So, oh gosh, I'm totally... There's really honestly nothing what says color me at the moment. Let's take a look at the marks I have already. Oh, maybe I take this one. I honestly am super bad with darker skin, and this is a Nigerian one, so we can make those definitely dark with dark skin. So I think that could be actually be a good idea. Definitely have to get better with dark skins, so that could be helpful for that. It's called The Fish Husband. Beautiful Nigerian girl falls in love with a merman. The two marry, and the wife calls her husband to her every night by singing a song at the riverbank. When the girl's father finds out she's married without his permission, he kills the fishman. Oh, that's not a nice one. The girl is so sad that he jumps into the river, where she is transformed into a mermaid. That's a sad one. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's loose again, and it's moving, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Okay, so we have that one. Funny thing is, I have colored in all the seasons books. I have colored in the Africa and the Europe book, but I haven't so far colored anything in the Asian one. And the Europe and the Asian one are my favorites, so that definitely should be something to change. So Asia is definitely a country I haven't been so far. I was in North and South America. I was in Africa and Europe. But I'm missing Asia and Australia as a continent. And the funny thing is, there are so many Asian countries I definitely do want to visit. But the problem is all those travels are far away and super expensive. And because I'm not able to work anymore because of my bad health situation, this would be a very, very fast one. Of course, we have to don't have a lot of money to to do travels like that ones. So, but I do hope somewhere in the future. Camels. Yeah, I think that's the Mongolia part. And the funny thing was, when we visited Tunisia, they told us there are no wild camels in Tunisia, all of them, even if they're wandering free, because most people don't have any gated areas for the animals. They are still owned by someone. And I think I read on the Wikipedia that the only country with free or wild camels is Mongolia, which was funny because that wasn't a country I had in my mind in combination with camels, because the nomads, all the videos of documentations and photos I've seen always use horses. So yeah, I didn't have any camels in mind. But I did ride in Tunisia on camels, and I did ride last week in Morocco as well, when we did our Sahara trekking tour, which was so awesome. Okay, so we could do the Matroshka, which is a very fast one, or the one with the bird, or the vase. But I think I will mark the Matroshka, because it is also a fast one, and I don't know, just speaks to me at the moment. So go for that one. Okay, let's move to Joanna Basford and Kirby Rosanes next. It's only 2 Kirby books. Here I'm missing, I think, the Geomorphia and the what is this, Phantomorphia. Those are in the bedroom, I think. And I'm at the moment coloring a page in Mythic Worlds. So this is the first one. I've colored the first one in Space Timber in Alien Worlds. And yeah, I don't have any of the compilation books. I do had a page marked in here. I think it was the Ghoul for Halloween, but I've decided to do the one in Mythic Worlds, and I definitely won't be able to color another Kirby in the month, probably. This was the one I've marked. So what talks to me the most? I think this one is marked for live stream. Okay, so I think the Dryad is one I would like to choose or do. If I say I will color something from here, yeah, I definitely do. I mean, this is one which is not so detailed, at least for a Kirby's page, that I could do in a month. So Worlds Within Worlds. Also, I think Mythomorphia and Worlds Within Worlds and Mythic Worlds are my personal favorites of his books, I'm very excited for the Dark Fairy Tales one, because that's also a theme I do like a lot. I love this one. I'll leave my finger between the pages. There's so many stunning pages in here. Yeah, so I think the candle temple. Take this one. Okay, so do have a lot more untouched books from Johanna Basford. Oh, this isn't a Johanna Basford book. So, Words of Wonder, Secret Rooms, The Magical Jungle, Ivy and the Ink Butterfly, and the Secret Garden one. I did wait so long that the German version was released, because all of the other books, the German versions, have the better paper. And the funny thing is that the 10-year anniversary book does have the same paper as the English books, or yeah, not complete similar, but very similar. So it is not as good as the standard paper from the German books, which definitely had me very disappointed, because I couldn't get hold of the normal version anymore. That's why I had to wait for the anniversary edition. Okay, let's start with the, I don't know, what's it, Secret Garden, Mysterious Garden. They don't Secret Garden. They don't translate it always. Oh gosh, darn. They don't translate it always correctly, like Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. It's more translated to Ivy and the Magical Butterfly in German. So sometimes when I do have German versions, I don't know the original title. So, okay, let's take a look in here. Definitely not a fold-out page. Yeah, those are pages I hate. I don't want to doodle anything or draw anything. I just want to color. If I want to draw something, then I will do this on my own. And that's the same as the Animorphia. Oh, I don't know where the Animorphia book is. It should be somewhere. Oh, probably also in the bedroom, because in the Animorphia book we do have tons of these pages with, I think, like every third image is like continue this drawing or draw something on your own kind of thing. Yeah, like I said, I don't like those pages. And I think that this book probably is one of my least favorites from Johanna Basford. also has tons of those. I mean, there are a few pages in here which I do like, but yeah, we have a lot of like those kind of pages as well. I'm not a fan of those patterny pages, tapestry pages, and I'm not so much into coloring only flowers. So yeah, there's a lot of things in here I don't like. I'm also not a fan of mandalas, so yeah. Here we do have some faster pages. I think I will go for this, and the main reason why, not because it's a fast page, but it reminds me of our Sahara trip, because there are so many butterflies in the desert and moths. And in the evening, when we did sit down in the tents, in the open tent to eat, and we had like candles lit, and there were like dozens of very big, beautiful moths, which looked a little bit like little colibris, and they would go for the food, but also would sit on your shoulders. I had one sitting on my nose, for example, which was really funny. So yeah, just reminds me of that. So let's take a look. Ivy and the Ink Butterfly. Beautiful book. See, the paper is like not off-white like the other. It does have a nicer tooth. The other one is very smooth, and I do have two English books, the Forest and Words of Wonder. And in the Forest I already did a few pages, and I have had so much trouble with watercolors and colored pencils that it was a lot lighter and super hard to get any kind of color on it. And like with watercolor I had to go over it like at least 4 times to get one good wash on the paper without any white spots, which was super annoying. I do love pages like that where you have little sections, just because you could say you color only one of those and still have a finished picture. I mean, it's not a finished page, but it is a finished picture, at least. We do have definitely some easier pages in here as well. Funny thing is that this one, which is really not a super beautiful or interesting picture, but somehow I think I would like to do that one. I don't find anything more interesting or talking to me. It also would be a super easy and fast page to maybe get some more pages done in a month than I normally do. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Because of the Sahara trip, I didn't have a lot of time for coloring. I did take the Africa book with me, and I thought that I maybe be able to color one of the Morocco pages in Morocco, but sadly I didn't have the time, because the last evening where I thought in Marrakesh, where I thought I could maybe do a fast coloring, was a festival in the city. They had a big festival for the garden in the Medina, which turned 100 years. And yeah, I mean, of course, we did go to the festival. That is something super unique and special. Next time you go there, you won't have that one. So yeah, I decided against doing coloring and go for the festival, which was really, really nice. There was a lot of people doing stuff you could watch and a lot of music. So a lot of interesting food. Did get a big box of handmade sweets, which are super delicious. Still have some at the moment. Every evening I eat like 2 or 3 of those, enjoying them. Don't feel any page really. Already done a tiger like 2 or so months ago. Let's take one of the double pages. I mean, this one is not really complete pages. We have a lot of free space here, but I think I should least mark one double page spread in all the books. So let's go for this one. Okay. Secret rooms. I do have this one colored, but yeah, otherwise it's untouched, so I think we can call it not really touched. So the telephone is marked for a live stream. As well as I think this one. I must say this is my favorite book of Johanna Basford. Worlds of Wonder is second place, but there are so many themes in this book which I do love, like these underwater scenes, like this one with the bottles and the workstation, for example. That are my absolute favorite pages. I'm a big fan of planets and stuff, and we were so lucky we could see the comet 2 nights when we were in the desert, which was amazing. We read that, that's also awesome, that page, that it was the 4th brightest comet in the last 100 years. I've never seen a comet before, so I feel so grateful for that. Oh gosh, too much pages, which I love. I do love like little rooms or houses in spaces like that. might go for the pineapple house. That's cute. That's really cute. Go for it. Also not a super big page, so okay, Words of Wonder. There are also so many pages. I love underwater, and I love like pages with houses and things like that. So definitely a lot of pages in here. That one is very cute and reminds me, the tent reminds me a little bit on the tent we had where we always sit in the evening in the desert and eat. So the camel is cute. Yeah, like I said, I like pages like that, even when it's only flowers. But yeah, oh gosh, there's so much pages. And the funny thing is that I would say that Words of Wonder and Secret Rooms are books which I would absolutely love to complete someday, but haven't so far colored anything in it, because I always tend to do books which I like, especially to say, maybe I do it later because I don't want to ruin it and I want to get better first. So yeah, I think I will mark this one. Okay, so then I also do have the Vox Machina. Big fan of Vox Machina, and I haven't touched it. So definitely something that has to change. That could be a funny one. Not sure. With the marker though, if it is a stream marker or not. But I think these two are the stream markers. Yeah, the dragon definitely was chosen. Oh, that was such a funny scene where he was sitting in the loo to talk to his sword, so that no one was watching him. That's one I really love. And that was also very funny, where Scanlan turned into this pink Triceratops. That's also beautiful. The flute fighting was also funny. Yeah, I think I will mark him. That was so funny. So we've used up all the green ones. So switch to blue. So another book I absolutely love and haven't touched so far is the fantastic coloring book from Colin Thompson. Yeah, a lot of grayscale in it, which I'm personally not a fan of, but I do love, like I told already, these pages where you have so many small areas which you could color as a single picture, and we have tons of that in this book. But yeah, like I said, not so much a fan of the grayscale. And I already know what I want to mark here. And that's this one here, the balloon. That's definitely one I wanted to do for a long time. So yeah, just flipping through if I find something I prefer at the moment, but I think, yeah, this one will be the one. So in the same size of the Joanna Basford and Kirby books, I have two Korean coloring books. This is called Around the World, and I don't know how many times I already had this one in my hand and wanted to color something in it, and like always I always put it back again. We do have some countries with a few pages in here, like this is from the Japan double page spread. This I think is China, India, Egypt, Australia, Brazil. I already were there. Yeah, there I already was as well. Oh, that would be a good Halloween one. Still have a few days left. Maybe I take this one. Spain already was there as well. I was on one of the towers many years ago. Italy wasn't in Venice, but it is definitely on my list. Was at Pisa and I was in Rome. I've seen those. Switzerland. That's Germany. Rothenburg. And Frankfurt. That's the Römer. That's Cologne. United Kingdom. Already was there as well. Multiple times, at least in London. France. That's the Versailles is definitely on my list. Wasn't there so far. Never was in Paris. Yeah, I don't know why, but the balloons are talking to me. I probably won't. If I color this, I won't do the other one, or if I do the other one, I won't do this one because I won't color two balloon pages, but don't know why. Just feels like doing this. And this is, yeah, called Coloring the Food, and it is only food in there, which I've thought is funny. You have some recipes in here as well, and some like table sets or what else. Some pages do have some parts printed in red. Those are delicious. Yeah, and you have here like that some recipe in it as well. I do know that some people absolutely love coloring food, so the paper is really, really thick cardstock, like super, super thick. So definitely something where I should be able to work with watercolors. There are more recipes. I think I found my page already. Yeah. This one, the cake with the different sections. That could be fun. I don't like the background, but always could go over it with some acrylic paint if I don't feel like coloring that pattern. So, okay. I have two big books left. The first one is The Fantastic Structures, and I've bought this one second-hand, and I only realized a lot later after I bought it that it is missing like 2 or so pages. Those are, oh gosh, they are really beautiful, but the size is super big, and all the details, it really, every time I have it in my hands, I think, oh gosh, no, it will take ages to do. And it always wanders back again. I'm very happy that they didn't rip out the castle. I think there in the front there is some Asian temple side that is missing, which is sad because that was a beautiful page, and I'm super happy that I still have the title castle. Yeah, I don't know why, but I think one of those mandala styled pages could do this easier, like with gel pens and stuff like that. And maybe watercolor. The paper should be thick enough for that. Yeah, let's mark this one here. So the other big one is a Chinese coloring block. I can't even fit it on my camera. It's called Sweet Lolita, and it has super light lines but very beautiful images. We do have some like collector's card with all the images in the front, which are perforated and this glossy paper, and it just have some, yeah, don't know how to draw or so, images in the front. And from here on, it's, the paper is really thick and nice, so definitely should be compatible with wet medias. And the images are so damn beautiful. I wanted to do a page in here for a long time. I do have the big block with the princesses where I already did one, but I haven't done one here. This one is, I think it was marked, yeah, marked for the stream. So many beautiful pages. That's super beautiful, and the ones in the back, there are a few which are also super beautiful. I mean, they are all beautiful, but those are the ones I like the most. But I think this one talks to me the most. The girl with the tea party theme and the little cute bunny on the top. Yeah, that will definitely be a super detailed one, and it's like A3 sized, so it's really, really big. If I start this in November, I probably won't finish it in November, but yeah. Okay, then I have a few more books like that, and then a pile of Chinese coloring books, but first we go for that one. I have all 3 coloring books from Meredith Dillman, and I haven't colored anything in them so far, so definitely a point where I say I should do something in here. I think that one was the one marked for stream. So this is the Foxes and Fairies one. There are a few very cute foxes in kimonos, and I think I do want to choose one of those. Like this one, that one, this one as well, there. Yeah, I think I go for this or that. Oh, let's take this one. I think this one is very cute, and it is not so overly detailed. I already have a marker in here, but I do put another one because these arrow shaped. No, it's not. Really? Yeah, it's late. It's like 1 a.m. What else? You know what I mean. These shaped are for the November plans, so I will put another one in here. Okay, then I do have some books from R.J. Hampson. I don't have all of them, but I definitely want to get the other ones as well. But yeah, I definitely have chosen the Serendipity one to be my first colored in R.J. Hampson book, and yeah, this one is marked for stream, so we can't choose that one. I just go through the second half with the black parts, not going through the same images in like the light version. Because I thought I want to color the black version first. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so I think I'm choosing this one. It still has a little bit of a autumn feeling. So and I do like the window. Then I do have Creative Haven. I think that's the only Creative Haven I own. Circular Cities. Oh, we can look in which I already was. So that's Vienna, Venice, Tokyo, definitely on my wish list. Singapore, Rome. I already was in Rome. I was in Rio de Janeiro. Paris. I was in New York. New Orleans is also big on my wish list. Moscow, Montreal, Miami, Mexico City, Madrid, Los Angeles, London is the next one. There already was Las Vegas, Istanbul. My parents' present for my 30th birthday was a trip to Istanbul, and then there was the bombing, and I was pregnant with my second child at the time, and then we did cancel the trip. And yeah, I never got anything else from them for my birthday, and after that I never received any presents anymore. So yeah, definitely Istanbul is still on my wish list, but as long as the political situation won't change, I won't go there. So what do we have here? Honolulu, Hong Kong, Edinburgh, Dublin. Dublin I was already. Dubai, Chicago, Cairo, Buenos Aires, Berlin. Berlin I already was. Barcelona, was there multiple times, and Bangkok. Oh. Montreal. I think the Las Vegas one could be fun. Could do it really with a lot of bright colors and like glitter and stuff like that because of all the lights and stuff. Let's take the Las Vegas one. Okay. Words and Times, Characters through Words and Times from Christine Caron. I do only own this and Wildflower Folk at the moment from her books. There are definitely a lot of books from her which I am interested in getting, but yeah, you all know that you can't buy all the books at once, so haven't colored anything so far in her books, so that's marked for stream. Do have some of those marked. Let's see if something. Oh, that's beautiful. I think there should be much more native tribal people in coloring books. I'm a very big fan of traditional clothing, and a lot of tribal folks have traditional clothing, and I find that always very interesting and beautiful. So that's also marked for stream, and I think this one as well. So there are not a lot of Inuit coloring books. That's definitely something very cool. Yeah, of course that's that's my favorite. Like I said, I absolutely love Ancient Egypt themes. They are always so beautiful. That would be another awesome choice for getting better with dark skin. Yeah, I love this Tudor style. And Dias de los Muerte one. don't know. I marked it, but I'm not sure why. Genie. Okay. Yeah, let's take her. Don't think it is marked for stream. I will check, but I'm pretty sure it were the other three. And I do love the Días de los Muertos themed. We did our honeymoon in Mexico, and we got like two little skeleton figures with a bride and a groom, which is now in my bedroom in the bookshelf. They're really cute. Okay, I do also not own all of the books from Jana Prosvirina, but I do own a few, and I haven't done anything in them so far, and that definitely have to change. I do have the flower fairies on hand, so let's look. I mean, with all the flowers, of course, it's feeling is much more spring and summer, but yeah, I mean, even if November is like autumn here in Germany, there are a lot of countries in the world where it's part of spring, so why not do one. So I think I take her. She's really cute. And I love her clothes. And maybe with the hair we could also do her with a darker skin. That could be very fitting. So, and then I have this absolutely stunningly beautiful Gods and Goddesses book by Josh Lee. And I'm a super big fan of Gods and Goddesses as a theme in general. So, yeah, totally floats my boat. Let's take a look. That's wrongly, that's Persephone, because here you can read it, it's also called Kore, daughter of Demeter, queen of the underworld, by abduction by her uncle Hades, so definitely not Themis. That one could be very beautifully done with the night theme. Nyx. It's really, really hard to choose because they are all so beautiful. That's also so super beautiful. With that hair, you could also maybe try to darker skin. That could be really cool. really think him is the one which pops into my mind the most. Eros. Okay. And now to the Chinese coloring books. And yeah, there are a lot. So let's take a look. And after we've done them, I will make a top 5, which are my most, the images I would love the most to do. So this is also a coloring book I had so many times in my hand, and like all the times I put it back. You have the part with the people, and you do have a part which is the smaller section, like these little images here. And I think we will choose one of the smaller images, just because we do have tons of these ancient Chinese theme in the other books as well. So I thought maybe we choose something different in here. And also it is a smaller one, so that was already it. I think here the bamboo could be nice. This one. Okay, so first book. The second one is this cat coloring book. The second one, I never seen the first one, and it is completely falling apart. And I haven't done anything in it so far, but yeah, it has the combination of this cute ancient Chinese, but with cats. And the paper is quite nice. It is a thicker paper, so it should be able to handle some watercolors. Oh, that's cute. Making paper, getting treated. Yeah. We have like a lot of everyday situations. And there, this is really cute, I think. That's really beautiful with the phoenix dancers. Riding a camel. What I don't like are these with the thick, and it just looked like you found somewhere an image and made it bigger and bigger so that it gets a lot grainy, and then put it into here, and yeah, I don't like that. Like here, it's like copy paste from somewhere else. Oh. Yeah, it came with this little postcard, and like I said, it's completely falling apart. So where was the one with the little frogs? That was something here. That's cute. I mean, there are a lot of cute, very cute pages in here, but yeah, let's take this one. So I call it a cat coloring book. Don't know what it translates to. Then I have this, I think it is translated to Dreamland, and it has like girls on one side and dresses on the other side. This is marked for stream, but that's the only one. That's very cute. I like stars. But I think I will go for the pandas. Let's go for them. So that's definitely one which is super high on my priority list, because I wanted to do a page in here for ages, and it has this awesome super thick cardstock paper, which really is very thick. So yeah, we do have doubles and triples in this book. We have the whole image, and then part of the image, and then the double page image on one side in the back, for example. So yeah, that's marked for stream. That as well. All the colored images. So yeah, the mermaid, I think, is the one. It's her, if only that part. And you have a double page part of her as well. And super sad that it is a mermaid, that you don't have her with the tail part to color anywhere in here. But yeah, let's mark her. She's super beautiful. Then this is a book where you have some single pages in the front. It's only one side. And a lot of double pages in the later area, but they are not like double pages here, but double pages to fold out, which will be a bit tricky in the middle to color. I don't know why they've chosen to do this that way, like this. And of course we have the border on here, so we'll have to move it to be able to color in here. And yeah, I think this is also from a story, because I've bought it as a 3-book bundle, and I thought it was like 3 coloring books because the advertisement was from the images and the description, like it is all of them are coloring books, but 2 of them was the graphic novel, and sadly it is completely in Chinese, so I can't even read it. And translation apps don't work so well with Chinese. So yeah, that was a bit annoying, because of course I could have spared the money for the other books. So many beautiful pages. Oh, it already moved again. That is marked for stream. You do have the colored version on a fold-out poster, and you do get some posters as well in the book. Definitely want to do some of the fold-out poster. I think I will mark this one here with the woman sitting on this throne, or what else it is. But I will put my marker on the outer side here. In most cases, those post-it strips don't make any damage, but I do have some books where it did rip off some part of the paper, which of course I don't like. So that's another uncolored but super beautiful coloring book. And the white area is the one to color, and these are the colored images, which of course you can use as a reference, or you can of course color it completely different as well. That one is one I do like a lot. I think I will choose her with the, what is this, fan? No. So then this is from what I call the white series, because there are tons of books in that series. To have, I think, all of them. This one here has these double page spreads only, and you have always some written something in it. A lot of those Chinese books do have a lot of males in them, which is awesome, because a lot of coloring books only contain females. So it is nice that In some books you do have some males. Those are marked for stream already. That's beautiful. That's also one I love. But I think, I don't know why, but this talks to me the most at the moment. So marker with the last blue one. I mean, I will after November I will put them all out again and will be reusing them, but definitely already we have so many post-its. Okay, then the Monkey King coloring book, Journey to the West. Do have one of those watercolor pages in here that's marked for stream. Do have some like comic sides in here as well. And in most cases we have the chibi and the normal sized character. I think that one, yeah, that's also marked for stream. That's beautiful. Oh, I definitely will have to do the German video. I mean, the German one is faster because I don't have to choose, but definitely will have to do it tomorrow because it's already 1:30 a.m. Not quite so sure. I mean, there are so many beautiful pages. It's really, really hard to choose. Maybe let's take her with the mask. Okay, another one from this white series. This contains a lot of fantasy themes. That's marked for stream. Oh, I love her, and this one as well. That's awesome. Oh, there's so many beautiful ones. Okay, either the ones with the flame or this. I think I go with the flames. I don't personally like to draw or color wings because it's always so much work, but yeah, in most cases, in the end, it's worth it. So that's the last of these white series. again, this is fantasies themed, that's marked for stream. That's one I really love. Marked for stream. Okay, I think I would like to do these 3 peach, fairy, angel. They're cute. Then I have this, which translates to gentleman, because it's an old male coloring book and they are absolutely stunning. Like this is stunning, and oh gosh, they're all. This one, the merman, I also love. So let's see. This one I like a lot. Yeah, I think I go for him, because I don't know why, but I have a peacock theme in mind here with the colors. Of course, probably because of that here, which doesn't have any peacock feathers, but yeah, that was my first association here. So let's take this one. Last 2 books. First is this one, which was also super hard to get. I think I've ordered it like 15 times and always received empty envelopes like with the other, or it was cancelled. And from the last seller, he wrote me and said, oh, if I would be okay with getting another coloring book, because the delivery just don't arrive with the new copies. And I sent back, no, I'm definitely not okay, because I try to get this for like over a year now. And then he wrote back, oh, happy the delivery got I got the delivery. And that was the moment where I really thought that can't be true, just because of that many bad luck I had. But yeah, it did arrive then, so definitely was. And this was the book which got me back into adult coloring, because one of the artists I follow, which is a Vietnamese artist, did have this book and colored this page, and it's just with watercolors, and it looked so beautiful that I thought, oh gosh, I do want to color that. And then I tried to get the book. Yeah, I think, I don't know why, but I think I mark him. Looks a little bit funny, and I do like lotus flowers. So yeah, super happy I got it. And then this. I do know that these artists now have a new book, and I do want to get it. But I have to order it in Japan, so it will have to wait. I do have some eerie books I don't have, so I probably, and like the polar bear and some of the other this shaped coloring books, which are very cute. So I am saving at the moment the money to make the order to get those books. And I was so happy to get this one. And yeah, I mean, that's probably was the one which was for 2 years on my #1 spot. And I wanted to get the books and this book. And like, I think like a half a year ago, I've finally got it. And yeah, I haven't colored anything in it. And definitely that's next to Muse's one on high on my list. And I think I want to start with the little towns because they are so detailed, and at least here I could like do just 1 or 2 or 3 or so. So, and we say now that we have all of the books, and I have to choose a top 5. This definitely is on my list. And I think the Muses book as well. So we do have a Japanese one. We do have, I think it's Chinese coloring book. What did we have? Mark the Mermaid. We did Mark the Mermaid. So here are the chibi books. I want to do at least choose one of those, and I think I choose that one. Where is it? No, that wasn't the one we marked. Ah, the green one, this one. Now I have so many books from Joanna Basford here. I think I should choose at least one of her books. I mean, I have from Kirby, I already now color at the moment the one from Mythic World, which is the first page, and I did in Space Timber, the Alien Worlds, which was also the first page. But I do have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 untouched Johanna books, so at least I should choose one of those as my top 5, and I think it will be either Secret Rooms or the Words of Wonder book. So we did have this one here and the pineapple. And I think I choose this one just because of our desert trip, and the tent reminds me so much there. So now we have 4 already. Maybe I need more than 5, but let's see what else I would put very high on my list. Very high on my list. 1 or 2 from those, I think. I mean, I would love to have at least 1 watercolor coloring page. Also, I mean on watercolor paper, so that is very high on my list. Let's look what I marked in the others. There we had this one. We marked Eros in here, but I think I will put him to the side for the moment. And I have this one with the balloon. Yeah, I think it will be like a top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like those books. I think that's also a good selection because we have a lot of different themes in here. So my top 7 is first from Archie Hampson's Serendipity. A Room with a View. Sorry. Then von Colin Thompson's Fantastisches Malbuch. The Balloon with the Patches. Then from Saquems. We do have The Girl with the Flowers. We do have here Ruby. The girls have names. Her name is Ruby. The Tent and the Night Sky. The Mermaid and the Small Towns. So yeah, that's my top 7. And a lot of other images to choose from. I'm super proud that in September and in October I did really color a lot of the images I chosen in my coloring plans. I think in October I've only colored images I did have on that list. I think one exception, but the rest is really only from the plans video, and that really makes me a little bit proud because it is always hard for me to limit myself like that, and that's why the big selection really helps me, because it's a big enough selection to say I have a lot of images to choose from. And yeah, I think that's like I said, my top 7, and I have a lot of other images, and definitely will go mainly for those images and those books, just because those books definitely deserve attention and love, and I haven't gotten any so far. So yeah, I really hope that the video was interesting for you, and thanks so much if you have watched this very, very long video. And yeah, let me know what your favorite pages were, or what favorite books you had, and maybe if some of the books are on your wish list now after the video, because you maybe haven't know the book so far, or if you have any books which are on your wish list for a longer time already, then yeah, let me know. I would love to hear that. So thank you so much for watching the video, and yeah, like always, a thumbs up or a follow really, really is appreciated because it helps me so much. So thanks a lot for that, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and to see you soon in one of my other videos. Bye bye.